Okay, so I have completed my thesis statement and all the rest of the parts of paragraph 1. So I'm ready for my first body paragraph, paragraph 2, which is the first reason that you should support my charity. Remember, we have to go in order, the order that we named in our thesis statement. And I still haven't decided if I'm using the first thesis statement or the second one. But either way, I listed it being a no-kill shelter as the first reason. So I need to go in order. So that needs to be what I put down here. The fact that my charity is a no-kill shelter. Okay, so I need to begin with a topic sentence. This should be your first reason from your thesis. A topic sentence, this could go a variety of ways. So what I'm showing you, you might do it totally different. The one thing I need to remember is that the first sentence of my second paragraph is coming right after this. So if I have just said, Possibility is a charity worthy of support, first of all, it is a no-kill shelter, blah, 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 blah. I don't want my first sentence to be, first of all, it is a no-kill shelter. That's like the last thing my readers just read. So I need it to be worded differently. So I might say something like this. Among the many reasons Possibilities is a worthy charity, the fact that it is a no-kill shelter stands out. This is kind of a great topic sentence because it introduces my readers to what the rest of paragraph 2 is going to be about, which is that they're a no-kill shelter. It kind of transitions from what I've just listed as 3 reasons. I say like among the many reasons, and then I talk about how it stands out among the rest. Okay, so basic topic sentence, and that's it for that box. Next, I need evidence to support this. I'm saying that they're a no-kill shelter. Well, I need evidence that proves that they are a no-kill shelter. This must be based on research. I've already done my research, so I need to just insert the info from my reason note cards. Easy. So I've got my reason note cards. There are 2. Let's see, I have part 1 and part 2. Okay, so if I open this up, I'm just going to copy and paste it over here. And then I need my other one. I'm just going to go ahead and do it all right now. I'll worry about stringing it all together later. Okay, so I've pasted it all right here, and it's maybe a little bit large for me to look at on this screen. Just gonna, I guess, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so I don't even know if this flows. You might even not even have it in paragraph form already because you might have had bullet points. Regardless, this is the same procedure that we've already gone through in the introduction paragraph, where we need to add things like transition phrases. We need to rearrange all of the writing so that it's in a sensible order that makes sense. And we need to make sure that all of the way we've given quotes or paraphrased quotes, that they're all cited and given credit. So, one reason to support this incredible charity. Oh, I guess when I was making my note card, I gave it a little topic sentence. You might have done that too. Well, we already have a topic sentence, so this wouldn't make sense to have two topic sentences. Among the many reasons Possibilities is a worthy charity, the fact that it is a no-kill shelter stands out among the rest. Why don't I just get rid of this? No matter what, it does not euthanize animals. And when I was reading this and taking notes on it in my NoodleTools, the website actually told me what the word euthanize meant, and it means that when you kill or put animals down as a means to prevent overcrowding at the shelter. On the Possibilities website, see how, I guess I did this naturally. You might not have. You might have just done quotes. Again, it's okay to have quotes, but you need to have some citing. So on the Possibilities website, they claim there is no time limit imposed on animals in our care and that they partner with other animal welfare organizations and specialized rescues to find loving homes for animals. So all of this is pretty much, none of it's my words. So guess what I have to do? I need to follow that up with in other words, or another way of saying that is simply put. Simply put, animals who are rescued by possibilities are truly rescued and safe forever. I don't know why I just repeated this word, so I might need to come back and edit that because it doesn't really seem to make sense to repeat it. So I'm going to change that right now. Animals who are recovered by possibilities are truly rescued and safe forever. And that actually doesn't truly sum up what's in here. I want to talk about the fact that they don't kill it. And then I wrote, even though possibilities has a lot to deal with, they stick to their core values and they do not euthanize the animals. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. So I've got to clean this all up. In 2014, over 2,700 animals were rescued. Okay, if you have anything like this is a fact or a statistic. This is also a statistic or a fact. That needs for sure to be cited, and I have not done that. Because the real thing is that there's no way that you came up with this data. It is definitely data that comes from somewhere else. Anything that you take from another website needs to be cited, but especially when it's statistics and data like this. So I didn't cite this, so I need to. I'm going to have to change this. So as stated on their website, in 2014, over 2,700 animals were rescued, which is an average of 7 animals daily in Summit County. On top of that, notice transition phrase. If you have not been writing naturally by putting transition phrases into your Noodle tools, right now is when you're doing it, as you read through what you've pasted over. On top of that, with all their animal cruelty investigations, their officers seized 963 animals. I know that this is only 2 words, but again, I put it in quotation marks because they're not my words. Even if it's only 1 word, if I'm putting it in quotation marks. And responded to 1,500 emergency calls for sick and injured strays. Additionally, this is another transition phrase. You need to add them. This is the time. Their annual report further shows that possibilities performed over 1,475 surgeries. Okay, so I've given credit. This is where it's from, their annual report. And now, what I've just done is I've listed all this stuff about how busy they were. All these animals they were rescuing. Isn't my paragraph supposed to be about how they are a no-kill shelter and they don't euthanize animals? Why would I be listing all of this stuff that shows how busy the charity was? Well, I explain myself right here. If I did that naturally on my note card, if you didn't, make sure you take time to do this right now in the outline. It needs to start with something like in other words, or simply put, or this means, and that's what I chose. All of this means that even with the incredibly large number of animals the organization was busy rescuing, healing, and rehoming, their commitment to animal compassion and safety rang true through it all. They never resorted to euthanizing their patients, no matter how overcrowded or busy they became. And you know, I haven't used the name of their charity in a couple of sentences, so maybe I'll change, I'll put possibilities. Possibilities. This kind of stuff that I'm showing you, how I just changed the word they to possibilities, this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing in the outline. It's this tedious work. Possibilities never resorted to euthanizing their patients, no matter how overcrowded or busy they became. Now, here's a summary of what I've done so far. I made a topic sentence for this paragraph. I pasted all this stuff over from my NoodleTool note cards, from my 2 reason cards. I fixed it all up so that it flows, so that it's making sense, so that I give credit to my sources and it has transition phrases. I make sure that I follow up all of my quotes with an explanation of what it actually means. So, now what I need to do is explain my evidence. What that means is we need to explain how all of this stuff from my note cards actually supports my claim or my thesis. It is okay if you need to scroll back up to take a look at your thesis. That's totally fine. Okay, my thesis is that they're a charity worthy of support. That's like the main part of my thesis. They are a charity worthy of support. How does any of this, the fact that they don't euthanize animals no matter how busy they become, how does any of that show that they're worthy of support? Well, this is going to take some explaining. It's kind of like an if-then statement. Because of the fact that Possibilities is committed to animal lives, preserving, helping, and saving them no matter the cost or inconvenience, they have shown how upstanding they are as an organization. This honorable charity, and what I'm trying to say now is like they walk the walk. They don't just talk to the talk. They actually do what they say their mission is. They save animals' lives because a lot of animal shelters do euthanize the animals and kill them if they have too many at the shelter. So I'm trying to say that this honorable charity truly, I don't want to say walks the walk because I think that's a little informal for this type of paper, truly executes its mission. In short, it does exactly what it has set out to do. Save the lives of all animals it encounters. Okay, so now what I need to do is reread my entire red paragraph. I need to make sure that all of my evidence is explained. I need to make sure that I have actually drawn a link between what is here and what is here. That's the whole point of this box. I'm trying to connect or link it to the thesis statement.